Yeah, baby, eastbound and down, loaded up. Woo! Woo! Hey folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome to the farm vlog today. We are here with Shelton's Trucking and Hauling, and we're gonna take a trip to the rock quarry today and show you what it's like for a guy that drives a dump truck to go to the rock quarry. So come along today on the farm vlog. We're gonna have a little bit of fun and show you what it's like for a guy driving a dump truck to go to the rock quarry. All right? Woo!
Stoney Ridge, from Stoney Ridge, Stoney Ridge Farm.
So folks, what we're doing right now is we're leaving the Stoney Ridge farm. We are in a 94 Ford L9000 dump truck, and we are headed out to the local rock quarry. We've been hauling what's called screenings or rock dust basically all day yesterday, and we're hauling them all day today. I've got a place where I'm going to put a parking area for my equipment, and we want to pick up a bunch of it. So today I asked Shelton if it'd be cool if we took a ride in the dump truck, so we're doing it. Cool. We'll take you guys in the rock quarry. We'll show you what all goes on. Guys, you can see where we've been working tractors up here, the John Deere is, and I've been cleaning this little spot of land up. We got the seed drill coming out in the next couple days. We're gonna be drilling down some grass seed on this land. Got a lot of work to do. So if you've ever seeded your lawn, or if you've ever had to put grass seed down, you know how expensive it is, and you know how much has got to go down. It takes a lot to get a farm up and running and get it started and get it right. And we want to do it right the first time, so we're not struggling with it again, like this piece of land. We're struggling with it. We set it up last year, and it just got took over by weeds.
Now, this kind of truck, you don't have to use the clutch in it, just let it start.
Yeah, baby, eastbound and down, loaded up. Woo! Woo! Now, Shelton was telling me once we get loaded up, it's a whole lot more bumpy and a whole lot more noisy. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. When you get loaded, get weight over these wheels, the vibration, the bumps, you really feel it.
Gotcha. I can't wait.
Well, I'll get this one truck, I'll be there.
Oh, got a radio.
Yeah.
Got radio, Big Daddy, coming on in. So once we get closer to the rock quarry here, which we're almost pulling up right now, the rock quarry radio traffic picks up on his radio. So pretty cool. Today is the day before, or actually 2 days before, the race in Martinsville, Virginia. And I live about 15 minutes out of Martinsville, Virginia, Martinsville Speedway NASCAR racetrack. What that means is there are state troopers running around all over everywhere, pulling people over left and right. And these big trucks, especially a little bit older truck, is more apt to get pulled over, and they do a search, and sometimes they can weigh. They have some scales that they can sit out on the ground right up under the truck. The truck pulls up on them, they weigh you. If you're overweight, you're gonna get a ticket, or they might make you leave the truck right where it is. Pulling into the quarry here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Larry, I'm back. This is Shelton. I'm gonna get some red dirt this time.
Yeah, okay.
So we're pulling into the quarry. He comes into the quarry so much they have his recorded dry weight already on file, so he doesn't have to go in and weigh in on the way in and on the way out. He's already weighed in, set up with the rock quarry. Woohoo, it's bumpy. Yeah. So what we're getting today is dirt. We've already got our screenings or our rock dust, and we're gonna get some fill dirt to fill the truck up. Woo! And we're gonna carry that on with us. There's a scale right up here, I'll show you. So if you look way off in the distance, you can see the rock quarry part, and right over here is the scale. This truck pulls up here, it gets weighed, and everything that comes in and out of here is by weight, and it's paid by the ton. All right, here's our guy that's loading us up right here. Coming on around. Like I said, we're just getting fill dirt right now. We need to fill in some spots on this new piece of land that we've been working on. We just had it cleared last year and it grew up in weeds before we could get it cleaned off. In other words, get all the rock and stone cleared off of it. And we basically are just gonna have to bury some of that. There's some dips and stuff. I'll just take the tractor and dump it in different places. So more fun. We're loading up now. So the rules of the rock quarry are I cannot get out. I wanna get out and film this so bad, but I can't get out. We'll show you dumping it though. So we're getting ready to pull up on the scale. There is a scale built into the loader while we load up, so he knows around about what he's trying to get in here. Trying to push for about 54 or 55,000 pounds. And over there is the rock quarry. That's the hole where they blast. So you look at the scale right now, it's basically zeroed out. We're ease up on this scale. Sorry, it's a little bit bouncy, but that's life right now. We're in a dump truck. Right here's our weight. Okay. So we'll stop here till the truck kind of settles. The weight will settle out. That green light comes on. And then we pull on forward to a window right up here where we'll pay normally, or if you got a commercial account, you just roll on. You can hear this thing grunting now. We got a load on. There's a pretty big hill on approach to my house. Said we'll kind of have to run it up a little bit and it'll slow down a whole lot as we go. Over here beside us is the asphalt plant, and they take old chipped up asphalt, grind it up and recycle it and make new asphalt out of it. So gotta build up speed in order to climb the hill and get to the top without having to drop into a lower gear. If we get up to the top of the hill right up here and this car keeps going slow and won't let us build up speed, we'll have to drop into a lower gear, which would be about 38 miles an hour. So if you think about it while you're out on the road and there seems like there's a truck kind of coming up on your butt as you're going down a hill, there's a reason he's trying to build up momentum to pull himself back up. We've got another big hill coming up here. All right, so we're coming up on the hill. Got to build up momentum and then just about drift up over the next hill. There we go, cleared that one nice. We got one more hill. It's kind of like a roller coaster right through here. This is the road I live on. Truck bogging down. Got the pedal to the floor here, guys. Just basically has to have the pedal to the floor to keep us from having a downshift. You have to downshift, you got to slow down a little bit. That engine's working. 53,500 and something pounds, I believe. Right in here, anywhere, wherever, whatever makes it easiest for you. All right, now we're gonna get out and watch him dump. We're gonna go back. We're gonna do one more load of stone that we pick up in the quarry area so we can take you back through and see the gigantic piles of gravel. It's gonna be pretty cool. Basically, we're gonna dump right here. You can see all this rock and debris, and there's a hole right here. I'm gonna take that landscape rake, and we'll spread this stuff out and smooth it out good. So if you look up on the top right here, that is a tarp that covers everything up. It's required by the state that your load be covered up with that tarp. Let me tell you, when that gate shuts, it is loud, boy. All right. Now we're off the road and the truck doesn't have that heavy load in there, so it's more apt to get stuck, especially if this ground was wet. These trucks will get stuck on a wet banana peel. So we're all turned around now and we're gonna be shooting out of this dirt area where I've been cleaning up. You'll see me on the tractor over the next few days. You've probably already seen that video if you've been following the channel. Guys, pound that like button right now, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon down there to notify you when I post a new video. We're gonna build up some momentum and boogie on out of here. If this is wet or this grass is wet, we could really get stuck. As we pulled out of there, you could feel the tires turning a little bit on the grass and the back end kind of pulled around a little bit. A lot of science to driving a truck. These guys are thinking more than you think, I'll tell you that. Load number 2, getting ready to pull in. You all right? Woohoo! You might notice that it's wet. So the pavement is wet right here. They have a water truck that comes through, and they'll come through here and spray water down to keep the dust down on dry days. There we are, guys. You can see the equipment down in there working. That's a one big hole right there. Just mountains and mountains of gravel. And what we're getting is right directly in front of us, called screenings. All around us, different grades of rock. This is your crush run. These are clean stones right here. All different grades of rock. This is what the highway uses. This mountain of rock right here in front of us. That's what they use on our dirt or gravel road that leads to our house. Coming to load us up here and moving on pretty fast too. Good gracious. Yeehaw! Boys. Now we head back to the scales, weigh in, and hit the road. Good stuff. All right, here we are at the scale. What are we tipping the scale at to this trip? We're waiting on the green light. The truck's kind of bouncing. We got to settle in here. 53,960 pounds. Green light. They're gonna hand the ticket out the window and we'll roll on.
I'll be back in a little bit, Larry.
On the ticket, it tells you who the driver was, how much weight you got on, the date, the time, everything like that. Pretty cool stuff, simple stuff. Keep all these tickets, that way we'll have record of what all we've hauled onto the farm. Loading up, baby, let's get through them gears. I think I was a trucker in a previous life. I just love this. Okay, so we're heading back down my road. We're about 3 minutes out from the house. And we're gonna take this up and dump it next to the other piles of screenings or rock dust. So guys, we're gonna be using some of this rock dust in our garden. We're actually gonna pour it in and till it into the soil. It's got some nitrogen in it, and it's got some good trace minerals that'll help our garden to hold moisture and provide trace minerals for all the little critters that like to live inside the garden soil. So hopefully it makes our tomatoes pop this year.
Try to drop some in. Just a couple.
That's my baby right there. Up here we go. People keep asking me why I've got so many trucks. Well, each truck serves a purpose on the farm. That's why I got so many trucks. It makes sense. I got 200 acres. If you got 2 acres, you might not need 4 trucks. You got 200 acres, you might need 4 trucks, right? Okay, so, ooh, good times, long way down. Yeah, it's good. All right, so we're gonna dump these screenings or rock dust right here. And then he's headed back to the quarry to get the next load. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this trip to the quarry. I hope you learned a little something. Today's pretty fun. Stuff going on the farm all the time. I really enjoy sharing this with you. Pound that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you next time on the Stoney Ridge Farm. I thought I'd take you to the quarry and let you see what it's like today. Cool? Woo! Downwind, man, downwind.
Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife, bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way